The Golden State Warriors are in the midst of a hectic offseason, with rumors swirling that they are seeking a major trade to strengthen the team. Among the names that have surfaced in conversations, Utah Jazz forward Lauri Markkanen stands out. However, it seems the chances of acquiring Markkanen are dwindling, leading the team to consider other options. Recently, Dan Favale of Bleacher Report brought up a bold proposal. The Warriors would send Moses Moody, Brandin Podziemski, Andrew Wiggins, and several first-round picks to the Charlotte Hornets in exchange for guard LaMelo Ball. If this trade were to go through, it could have a significant impact on the 2024-25 season. Do you think LaMelo is the right player for the Warriors? How would you feel about seeing Wiggins and the others leave the team? Let's analyze Favale's proposal. The Warriors would be willing to give up a considerable amount of talent, including a first-round pick in 2026, a pick swap in 2027, and more picks in 2028 and 2029, as well as a 2030 pick. This raises the question, is it worth sacrificing so much for Ball, who has faced injury problems in recent years? Ball, who suffered a right ankle fracture in March 2023, recovered and signed a 5-year, $203 million contract extension. When healthy, he is recognized as one of the best passers in the league. In the 2021-22 season, Ball averaged 20.1 points, 7.6 assists, and 6.7 rebounds, and was named an All-Star. However, since then, injuries have limited his participation and impacted his performance. If he really is an option for the Warriors, it will be crucial for him to be 100% recovered. Would you trust such a significant acquisition given his injuries? Favale notes that despite the risks associated with Ball, he would fit better into the Warriors' scheme than Markkanen, as his passing and scoring ability could be crucial for the team's offense. However, there are still doubts about his performance and how he would fit into the team's current dynamic. How do you see Ball's role in the Warriors' lineup if the trade happens? On the other hand, the possibility of trading promising young talents like Moody and Podziemski raises concerns. Shams Charania of The Athletic reported that the Warriors showed great interest in Markkanen, but the Utah Jazz asked for many of the team's valuable young players, including Moody and Podziemski. With an impressive rookie season, where he finished 5th in the Rookie of the Year voting, it's understandable that the Warriors want to keep Podziemski on their roster. Are they willing to sacrifice the future for a talented but risky player like Ball? Selected 19th overall in the 2023 draft, Podziemski played 74 games last season, averaging 9.2 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 3.7 assists in about 27 minutes per game. He has proven to be a valuable prospect for the team. With the departure of Chris Paul and Klay Thompson, the changes at Golden State don't stop there. The team is clearly looking to reposition itself for the future. What do you think the Warriors should prioritize? Acquiring an immediate superstar or developing the young talent they already have? First, we need to consider what LaMelo Ball represents for the Warriors. It's undeniable that he is one of the most explosive guards in the league, and his ability to pass the ball and create plays is undoubtedly exceptional. When healthy, he works magic on the court. But, and this is a big but, he has a history of injuries that we cannot ignore. He injured his ankle last season, and that raises the question. Is it worth taking that risk? After all, we are talking about valuable pieces of our team. Now, let me ask you, what do you think Wiggins has brought to the team? The truth is, after being an inconsistent player in the past, he has solidified himself as a solid defender and a respectable attacker. And we still have Moody and Podziemski, two young players with a lot of potential who can grow and become stars in the future. Are we willing to trade all that for a talent that has yet to prove durability? That's a question we can't help but ask ourselves. And speaking of strategy, this is a big move. The Warriors' philosophy has always been to find a balance between the present and the future. Sometimes it's easy to be swayed by the allure of a superstar. But, to be humorous, when was the last time we traded young talent and didn't regret it? There are some cases you can think of, right? It's time to be strategic here and consider the consequences of a potential trade. But let's be clear, LaMelo brings precision and a style of play that could be a driving force in the Warriors' offense. Imagine for a moment his pairing with Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. Wow, how that could change the team's dynamics. But all that without sacrificing essential pieces that can develop into stars. That's something we need to ponder. Now, let's consider what the Hornets are thinking. Do they really want to part with a player of LaMelo's caliber? Favale noted that with the possibility of a Hornets rebuild, Ball could be a valuable asset or a valuable trade piece, but that doesn't mean they are willing to give him up without serious discussion. Surely, they will also see the potential in Wiggins and the draft picks. And here's the question I want you to think about. What is the impact of this trade on the team's mentality? Trades like this can alter team expectations, change locker room dynamics, and even influence the performance of the players who stay. This isn't just a move on the board. It's a move that can shape the future. Before I wrap up, I want to leave you with a powerful thought. What is more important for the Golden State Warriors at this moment? The immediate pursuit of a superstar or the construction of a solid future with the talents they already have? We need to think long-term. What do we really want for our team? So, with that in mind, I want to hear from you. What do you think of this potential trade for LaMelo Ball? Would it be a smart move or a recipe for regret? Leave your opinions in the comments below, and let's discuss this together. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more analysis, hot news, and deep discussions about the Golden State Warriors.